Hey everybody, welcome to ABC123Trader. This is Mike, and we'll be starting in a couple of minutes here. Here's your rest disclaimer. This is for educational purpose only. Anything that you do and you trade at your own risk, and hopefully I can just give you a little bit of wisdom today. I'll be back. 1 second. Kitty. Alrighty, let's get with this. Alrighty, where are we? Let me get this set up so we can see everything. So good morning, everybody. And let's start taking a look at the charts early this morning and the news. So let's put on the news first. I haven't done this for a while. Just to give you a little bit of education. Now look what we see here. Down, 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 down. Okay, Dow futures dropped 300 points. S&P set 500 set to fall from record. AMC shares quadruple. Oh, whatever. Fox Business now. Fox Business. Let's see what say. Clean energy revolution. So they're pushing that. Bill Gates surprised, like he's always with his medication. Billionaire blowback suing his own, I guess, girlfriend's brother. And stock futures stumble as Boeing posts record loss. And let me see here. It is January. It's not March yet, so that's interesting. So as you can see, the daily candle's really pushing hard. I put a box right here because you can see where this wick is, especially on a 4-hour candle. And we'll notice that. And what we'll do for fun, let's see, since November, the November election, where's our super high and low support resistance? So when you get a really low marking like this as well, that can be an area of support and resistance, as well as, well, we know where the line in the sand is, and this is where falling point of control is for the past 1, 2, almost 3 months. So those are the two areas we can look at for longer term. Now the interesting thing is I'm looking at this 9 o'clock candle, and hopefully, well, we don't know if it could be running up to rebound for the high again, but it might snap down because we're already at 9:30 and still pushing. So we're about 4 minutes before the open, and it might push down really aggressively, and we'll find out, and we can go from there. Now on the other chart, I was just playing around here. We have on a 15-second chart. If you're hearing that bonger thing, I just added it to this. And what I will do, let me go to baseline, and let's turn off the candle colors for now so we can see exactly what's happening. We'll keep the outlines on. So as you can see, there's a big load up right here, but Delta is still pushing down. Okay, why is that all too blue? Good morning, Mr. Mobile. So let's turn these off as well. Baseline right here. It's just too dark. It's too blue for now. what we're going to be looking for, this is a 15-second chart. So we're going to look at the price action and see how aggressive it's going to be. What I want to look for is if the market is going down today. It already did its punch. It might even go down to 2%. But what I would like to see is a really first aggressive spike back up to this zone somewhere in the mid-band. This would be the ultimate goal. Let it push up from 381 really quickly up to this zone of interest and see if we get support and resistance, and then we can sell off for the day. Even though we're in the cloud, it is aggressive, but this is such a beautiful, this is a sweet spot right here. So let's put a rectangle here, if it does work out. So this is our zone, a real zone of interest here. And then we'll look at, we won't even trade until 8 o'clock. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a new candle here, just so you can see exactly, or not new candle, a new chart. And I want to show you something really interesting here. I'm going to put an NQ chart here. I'm going to put a 15-second again. Okay. Right chart here so you can see. Yeah. Okay. So, and I'm going to put it, let's say, 5 days for now. Okay, now you're going to probably watch a snapback pushing back here really aggressively. This is the zone of interest we want to push up, and then we can run it down, maybe hit 2 double bottoms or something. Okay? Now what I want to show you I haven't used this in a long time. It's called time square. And what I wanted to do was create a box around, I'll put it as 1 minute for now, a box around my other candles. Okay? I'm going to put high volume as well. If you guys didn't get the new update, I did put an update because I fixed a couple of things here. So this one will have a new option here. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do is whenever there's a high price action candle, as you can see the blue oval, but if it's really aggressive, you'll get little lines here. See, there's a lot of lines here lately. We'll let them vibrate here in the first few minutes because we've already moved 1.2%. So we have to give them some time to really explode. Now, let's take a look yesterday. I always said that we were 10 o'clock. When I say we get a 10 o'clock peak, and this one was a nice harmonic here, you could see the mini candles. Let's open this up a little bit more. Here's our mini candles at 9:45 for it to turn around to go up. But remember, I always say right around 10 o'clock, all of a sudden we get this aggressive push. So by 10:00, let's see what time here. By 10:05, we saw our peak, and see how this just went crazy like this. This is an area of interest we want to hit. And then let's take a look at this. That was our 10 o'clock sell-off. And then I always say 10:15, 10:20. We can look at it again where the swings are. There's a lot of consolidation here. So this is the nice thing about it, that you can watch your consolidations stay away. But we're trying to look for our tops and bottoms. And then look at this. I always say 11 o'clock to 11:15, somewhere right around there. Big box hit, a lot of volume. Then she punched right up to our peak, our blue candle, and there's our trade. Sell off 11 o'clock for the rest of the day. Now, if you have taken that trade, even down to this consolidation area, and see how nice these boxes line up even within the micros to that area, that trade alone, this is NASDAQ, remember. There's your $1,200, let's say, trade there from 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock. That's not bad in US dollars. So this is what I might play around today, and we can see if we can get a 9 o'clock trade here. So the market is actually pushing down. Where are we right now? So there's my 2 zones of interest I wrote. And so the market actually is a good possibility. It could go up today. We'll find out here. Wow, she's moving so fast. She dropped like a stone. Let's see what the vibration level is right here for the snapback. And what I should do is as well, yeah, markets are much more volatile since the elections are done now. And now Wall Street wants to do what they want to do instead of us trying to figure it out for the past couple of months. Okay. Major bounce, but I'm not going to play until 8 o'clock. So, or 10 o'clock, sorry. 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Do you guys have any questions other than us looking at a chart for a half an hour to figure what everything or what's happening here? And I'm going to put market maker here. Market open. Let's see where we're located so far. There we go. Now see, isn't this an amazing thing I was telling you guys? Here's your market maker. And we were tapping. It finally broke off. And now, if we break to this level, we hit the bottom. What I'm really actually interested in one sense is if it does get to that area by 9:37, there could be a really aggressive bounce up. But we'll find out here. Let's switch this 4 hour, 1 hour. We got 15 seconds. This is the 5-minute candle. Look how aggressive it is. And I was talking to you guys yesterday about the power of Fibonacci. Here's your Fibonacci at 13250. This pattern is actually kind of following, so let's just invert this. So we can see it just a little more aggressive earlier, and it could be a sell-off all day. But what we need to do is let them do the first initial bounce, come back in, and then we can go again, if that's the case. Unfortunately, this broke down. I wanted it to go up, so now we have to watch. But on NASDAQ, that's 10, 20, 30, 40. There's your $1,000 move within 4 minutes. But if you're on the wrong side of the trade, then you're destroyed. So, but yeah, they're going to push it down. And let's go. I'm just changing something here on swing mode. See how aggressive it is. So I'm going to put a line right here. Come on, why won't I do it? There we go. Where is that line? 237. Why can't I see it? Weird. It's not showing. So anyways, let's see. Hopefully it doesn't drop like a stone and I miss my trade for today, because we haven't had many days like this for a long time. And so what we're looking for is, well, this drops like a stone. And the thing, nice thing about it dropping like a stone, you know what, I gotta close that chart. There's too much data flowing through. It's too violent. I'm gonna change one of my charts here, guys, so we can get this working properly. Sorry about this. There we go. This should be able to move some things here. So as you can see, where we are right now, where this is that zone of interest I was looking at. I'm on the right chart here. Yeah, I am. And we have to see if this is going to stick in that zone, play around here for the reversal, because we're almost at that 937 mark. Then what I'm going to do, get my order flow going here. That's the one I shut off. Try to do something here and it didn't work properly. Put the 5,000. Sure. And we'll see how aggressive this is. There's our first initial bounce back. We're just trying to wait for the top of the hour to find out exactly what these guys are doing. It'd be nice to jump in right away, make your $1,000, and I could shut down the video. But I am trying to teach you guys what to look for on regular days. This is a little more aggressive than we're used to lately. Alrighty. Now, what you're going to notice, I'm going to bring this chart over. And I'm going to switch this to live. I don't need that live. I don't trade on this one live. Okay, so I'll just turn that off for now. There we go. So I was testing my scalping trade here yesterday. It works actually quite well. Then let's put our swing in. Hopefully it doesn't lock up again. So our volume point of control is this area where we saw, and now what we need to know, yeah, see this thing's locking up, there's too much volume coming in. Son of a gun. Too much volume on this order flow. I'll have to close it. It's just too aggressive today. Just give it some time here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch the chart while this thing is trying to fix up here. Transition to this one. See where we're tapping right here? This is the area of interest, and it needs to break down. If it does keep on breaking down, we're good to go, but we're still waiting for top of the hour. No, this is, I gotta shut down that chart. That one's just taking too much data. It's killing it. So, fortunately, I can't use that until the top of the hour. And let's see our other charts here. Perfect. Now I'm going to transition back to transition. So you can see here's our first blue candle. We almost hit the 161 level. Maybe we can even take a bounce back here. But still, there's a lot of volatility going on right now. You know what I'm going to try, guys? I'm going to try a new chart, not just with OFA. The heck. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Ninja Trader chart and see if it will work. Maybe that one doesn't work well. So let me see here. New chart. Let's try it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try the volume metrics chart, the Ninja Trader one. Okay, volume metrics 1 minute. We will go, can they do volume? Perfect. And we'll put it to about volume 5,000 because it's very, 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 very volatile right now. And what do I want to do? I want to show the imbalance and show us profile. Let's try that. See if this thing locks up as before. There we go. So on the volume right now, as you can see, they have volume imbalance, and see where she was loading up here, and this is the regular candles, and we're at 5,000. So we have this area, so we'll put F6 here. This actually works better than the LFA. It doesn't lock up as bad. But we've had a crazy run. So and what we need to know is we're at quarter after. And we need to know if this is just loading up on delta. And what we can also do is we can find out cumulative delta. Do that. So as you can see, while they're negative 6,000 from this morning, look at this. From 9:30, they dropped about another 2,500. What we need to know, am I on the right chart here, guys? Sorry, let me switch charts here. Here we go. So This is a volumetric chart from NinjaTrader. What we're trying to find out, since my other one wasn't working as well, gotta open this up. I'm gonna keep it like that because I can see the blue better. What we're trying to find out is when they're getting ready to reverse here. And you can see volume, cluster, volume, cluster, volume, cluster, volume, cluster, volume, cluster. And this is a very volatile market. You got to realize this one bar from 60 to 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's a $400 move. And if it's too risky for you guys, and I might even do it here because it is going so fast, we might put it to a micro until we can get our confidence up to find out if we're on the right side of the trade. So. But yeah, we've got for 15 minutes in the open on the market. I'd like to see if it can get down to this 200 level. And if it gets to the 200 level, let me see here. Oh, wow. If it does another 200 points, I'll be really upset because then we're losing our trading day. We're just waiting for a pullback here. Good morning. Good morning, Isham. So what's happening? Let's switch over. We've had extreme high volume, rejection, another push for the high volume, and I said I'd like to see the 200 level because that's a 161 extension. If we can finish up on there, then we can take the retracement back to maybe market open, wherever market open is. Do I have market open today on this one? Yeah, I do. I have a lot of market opens. It's right here. So it's 13,379. But we have to give some time. It will be a runner today, guys, it looks like. But we have to be very patient. And right now, as you can see, look at all these boxes. We have the initial sell-off. And see all these little boxes here? And people that came in late, what this is a 15-second candle. But I use time square. I really never talked about it, but this is the reason why I designed it originally. Because I wanted to see what a longer time frame candle would have looked like, but I want to see what's happening in the micros as micro price action. And what I want to see is if this can it's getting close to the 200 level. And then what we'd like to see is a reversal. But also what we can do is actually we can put maybe even a swing. Let's just put a swing on this one too. Well, this thing's... Yeah, it has a lot of movement, the NQ, once you get used to it. Why is this 1, 2? There we go. Let's go to swing. Square 9, stop outs. I'm going to add 2 more here. Swing and stop outs, so we can see if there's any support and resistance there. The swing, I'm putting it, turning off the prices, so there'll be too many on this, and I'm going to keep it a very sensitive swing as a swing 1 right now. And I think everything else is the same here, okay? Give it some time. I thought I'd turn off the price. Just give me a second, guys, here. Let's swing. There we go. Let's turn off the prices. Let's see what the price action is on these volume bars here. See, we're not at 8 o'clock, guys. We're still at 9:46. So I'm going to create another rectangle so I can see the area I'm interested in. Top to bottom, this is the area we have to watch for. And it might just try to do a breakout and pull back. We'll have to find out here. We also have a lot of volume. It's here again, right there, and right there, and right there. So 3 areas we really got to watch for. I'm going to turn those off right now. It's getting too noisy. 2, 3. And this is the nice thing is what we're really looking for is we're trying to see these blue price action bars coming up on the 15-second chart. And we are 15 minutes in. They're still playing around in consolidation. We have a lot of sold off delta. And now I'm going to switch over to the first screen again. Transition back into here. I'm going to move this one out of the way. See how it's still holding? If she does break down on the second attempt, that's good. This is 9 o'clock buy-in, but we're late. So we're waiting to see if this will slowly reverse the rest of the day. Could be on top of the hour, or it's just going to be a quick up for another hour and then 11 o'clock for the sell-off again. And if we look to the left, the trade to the right, whereas our resistance was that one candle. So somebody has some kind of volume there that they're trying to load up here. That's what they're doing. On our daily chart, look how aggressive that is. If it does get down, maybe those two bars right here, 56 somewhere right around there. Okay, I'm going to move this back, this chart. And as you can see, we're still playing in this zone. 70 zone to 1210. So, and I don't want to get, that's $100, 200, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's just too fast right now. And we got to wait and see how this delta is performing. Plus if they break down this area. And we'll let them play this game over and over and over again. So we're waiting for top of the hour. Now if I go back, see, hit the bottom again. I think this might be a reversal trade right here, but we have to see what's going to happen here, unless if she breaks down. But yeah, so they're playing like this. Now you think about it on a ruler. There we go. Break a little bit of a breakdown. That's a 62 range. Isn't that crazy, guys? That's insane. That's a $1,200 range if you're on the wrong side. But we're looking for swings here. We're looking for swings. We're looking for an area of confirmation of when volume is done. Actually what Jose is doing right now, and I'm going to put on Jose's little. What is it? I think he's using a Ninja Trader one. Let's check it here. I think he's using volume up down so you can see. One good thing about the volume up down while you're doing this, I like more information than less, but what we try to look for is once you start getting a grouping, a major volume spike and a grouping of the same, and what you'll notice is you'll see one spike, two spikes, and you'll have all these higher spikes here. But what we're trying to do is see, as you can see, there's a lot of buy sell activity here. So I bet you this means just there's more selling volume than buying volume, but it doesn't tell you what the net delta is. And now she's breaking down here. And what we're waiting for is if the top of the hour by in about 9 minutes, we're going to start looking at the boxes. I hate this stupid thing. I got to get a new headset. I don't even use this anymore. What we're doing is, like I said, we're waiting for blue price action. We haven't had any yet. Now, I'm going to transition back to this chart. Now look at this. I'm going to open this up. See, they hit the bottom here. They're really close to the end, but there's not much price. There's very thin price action here. What you want to see is like a nice waistline. And if this thing hit here and this waistline got really fat, then we know they're getting right to the end and we can punch up here. But we have to wait. But we're within that zone that I said. It's a little farther than I wanted. And then what we're going to do, is it on the other chart? Sorry, guys. Let me find my other chart here. Where's that chart? There we go. Transition. Okay, Isham, I'll take a look at that volume indicator again. Is that the pine one again? Because I got three indicators I'm working on right now. So as you can see here, high volume, but we're still within that 161, and we're breaking it. So they're probably going to go to this market open line by the top of the hour, or possibly if she really punches down. You need that pullback though. We're waiting for a pullback. 10,000 contracts. Look at this. 15,000, 12,000. Actually, look at this. There was more selling here than here. So they're getting close. 19,000 and of course 30,000 on the initial sell-off. But we're just waiting. They're really kicking off now. Look at that move. Yellow candle. We're waiting for blue. And you know what I want to do? Let's test one more thing here. Okay. Just go like this. Let's open some of these. Come on, where is this? Ah, can't get that line. Whatever. What I'm going to do, let's try this. I want to check something out here. Now we're already 15 minutes in. So let's see where Jose's levels are activating right now. Let's see how aggressive the levels were. Look how big this level is. Boom. And this is 5 minutes. That's a huge level, guys. 1380 to 1220. Yeah, that's a little rich for my blood here. But if it does get down, now we look for correlations. Fib target 1 could be that 13104 area. Or we're sticking in that zone. As you can see, she's possibly finally wrapping up. We are at 54. Perfect. And then what we're going to do is there's a high volume bar here for a reversal. You could try to add it here, but there's just too much price action going on right now. We don't want to be on the wrong side of the trade. It might go up, down, up. We'll find out. We'll wait till... And I'm going to switch this over. Transition. So let's see. We just broke out of that box now. That's the area I'm more concerned on because it took a long time. Now they're trying to push, but it's still too early in the day because it's not 8 o'clock yet, or 10 o'clock, sorry. But we had 1, 2, 3, and this was from 1380 to, look at this, 20, 40, 60. Wow, that's $1,200 move right there again. That's insane. I might have to do micros. It's just going too fast here. I'll wait till top of the hour here. We got 5 minutes. I'll be back in a second, guys. First bounce back. Which chart am I on? I'm going to transition here. Okay, now what we're going to take a look at is, because we're getting close to the top of the hour, trend tracker here. They are trying to push it up. Sucks. But we have to wait till top of the hour. I'd like to see one more quick snap down here by, hopefully by 10:05. Got 2 more minutes yet. Wow, no blue candle on that thing. Look at all that buying pressure. Okay. 2 stop-outs are taken out. I'm on the right side of the trade. Yeah, okay. Yep. Now let's see what's going to happen here. Now what we're going to do is, when we get into this zone here within the next 3 to 5 minutes, this is what we need to know if it's going to do a quick sell-off, and then we can start looking, hopefully, for a position here. Our zone of interest, I'm going to try to see if I can do it on this chart so I can bring it across. Rectangle. Rectangle. Be somewhere right around. Rectangle. I'll put it across here. Somewhere within that area. That's what we're going to look at. Top the hour is coming in. Got how many more seconds? A lot of buying pressure right now. Let's see if they do a quick sell-off here by 10:05. If not, well, I might have to buy in quick. I'd like to see a quick snap down here. So we're 10 minutes, 15 seconds. Let's see what happens at 45 seconds here. Sell off. 30 seconds. Sell off. Now at 45 seconds, you can do a quick short to come down to here, but I'm going to see by 10:03 or 10:05 to see if it gets to the bottom, or is it going to reverse at 45 seconds here? Okay, 45 seconds. Are they going to short it quick here, or are they going to buy it quick? This is a good question. Here's my big box. I'm going to try it. So what I want to do, if I'm wrong, if I lose 10 points, I'll shut her down really quickly here because it is a little volatile. Let's see here. Don't push down hard. Just push it up. And what we're going to do, I'll let it go up maybe for 10 points, and then I'll just close her really quickly if she keeps on going hard. It should hopefully get up to this level. This is what I'm trying to shoot for. I haven't seen any blue. I missed the 10. What I'll do, there's my support resistance level. There, 10 points. I'm not sure, did you see that, guys? Did you see that trade or no? Did I have it on the wrong screen? I think I had it on the wrong screen. Okay. There we go. I'll bring this over just in case if you didn't see it. I took a 10-point trade. Yeah, she's still going to keep on going up. What I did, so you guys understand, on top of the hour, the market's going to go down, guys. I'll tell you. But we got to wait. Now I got to wait till 11. What this is, I was waiting for about 8 o'clock to about 8:05. Okay? So, let me see here. See, at 10:45, 10 minutes and 45 seconds, that's kind of my trigger time that I found out on a 15-second chart for an impulse move. So as you can see how she was flattening it out, 59, 59, 10, 10, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 45. I was thinking maybe it would have been a pullback for a push-up, but now it wanted to continue. So I took this for 10 points. Our volatility is so strong, and you got to really watch it because that was, it was 10 points, so $200 in the account, and she's creeping up slowly and slowly. But I think what they're going to do is get back to this level and do a pull down. Do you guys have any questions? Now, let's take a look. See, here's that pullback. We broke that this level, and now we're getting right in the heart of one of the market maker lines, which they're breaking through. They'll probably get back to, yeah, she's pushing hard. So they're doing this. This is the banker's candle, pushes up here for the second sell-off. This is what I think this is what their mission is. The only catch-22 that we have is 9 o'clock buy-in time, or 11. So is it going to creep up the rest of the day? That's the only thing. And then we have, again, the 50% retracement. If it does come back up to the 50%, that could be the sell-off as well. So I just want to wrap it up here for you guys so you can understand. And which chart am I on? Okay, I'm going to transition this again. If you guys need education on this one, if you own the NinjaTrader software, this is volumetrics. These are volumetric bars at 5,000. See all this 5,000 volumetrics? It wants to probably go back up to here for a second bounce. This thing left early. I don't like it. I wanted it for 8 o'clock, and she bounced early on me, guys. Majority of the time, by not 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, she'll be bottoming out. But she was already halfway up, and that's why I took a shorter trade, just in case it was a fake out. And now what they're doing is they're pushing up to this zone here. It's always looking for support and resistance, over and over and over again. And what did they do here? 16,000, 15,000, 12,000, 19,000, 29,000, big push up 17, 14. See, it's weakening, guys. And here, well, we'll find out till she gets exhausted, maybe for the second sell-off. If she breaks through, then you're golden to go on the upside. But I think there's just too much support and resistance here from 7 o'clock for 2 hours. So they kind of built a wall here of volume. So what they did is sell it off. Guys are running to make some money. They come back here thinking, oh, our trade is done. We're going to go up. Then they're going to hit it again and punch it down one more time. Alrighty. Other than that, I'm going to be shutting down. And so you guys get a little bit of education today. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. And like I do have to do some more programming. So other than that, just make sure you pinpoint your trades, trade safe, and you guys have a good one. Take care. Bye.